Hi, I am Kira858, and we're back for episode 5 of our brand new campaign, Fractured Destiny. We want to thank you for joining us and watching this fantastic cast weave this incredible story. We're going to jump right into our campaign, but first let's talk about the sponsors that helps make this happen. Fractured Destiny is now partnered with Idle Champions. Idle Champions is one of the biggest D&D games around, and this week a list of champions have been buffed to help you pass that troublesome wall. If you hit !code in chat, you will receive a code for a free Electrum chest. This chest provides free premium content to help you accelerate your progress in the game. So with that, enjoy. And if you like our show and would like to support us, of course, Fractured Destiny has a Patreon. All the funds sent to our Patreon goes directly to the cast, and the Patreon offers exclusive content like after shows, podcasts, Patreon exclusive Discord channels, and even bonus episodes. So your contribution helps us as content creators, but if you're not able to contribute financially, we'd still like to support us, liking, retweeting, and all that does so much already. It truly does make a major difference, and we appreciate all that you've done for the show. And with that, it's time that we jump into our cast and have to say who they are, who they're playing, and projects that we're working on. We'll start first, of course, with our fantastic DM, Noir. Noir, would like to talk about yourself?
Nah.
Like X-Day on the intro A.
Hey everybody, I'm Noir. I go by he, they, that's important. Respect pronouns. I do stuff around the internet. Check out my Twitter. You can find me all over the internet as the Noir Enigma. That's Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and OnlyFans if you feel it spicy. I'm just kidding. All right, moving on.
Of course, next we have the wonderful Adrian. So if you'd like to talk about yourself, who you're playing, and projects you're working on.
Yes, I am playing. My name is Adriana Cazador, she, her, and I'm playing as Scarlath, one of the elder siblings, who is a monk, way of the open fist, I believe. What is it called? Like just like a monk. Yeah, she's very aloof, and she tends to avoid responsibility and just hangs to the side of things, but not when her family is in danger. So.
Oh yeah, the paladin learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
Next we have the fantastic Elisa. You'd like to talk about yourself, who you're playing, and the projects you're working on.
Sure. My name is Elisa Pearl. I am playing Pruitt the Druid. Leaning into the fact that it rhymes. That wasn't on purpose. What am I doing? A lot of stuff. I play in a Changeling the Dreaming game every Monday over on Q Times with the Streampunks. I play in this. I run games. I have some games coming up that I'm working on that I will be GMing. Can't really announce them yet. I was on NCIS LA this past Sunday.
Woo!
Just casually dropping the one acting gig I've booked in 2 years.
Hold on, let me see if I could.
Thank you, man. I don't have that on the Go XL. I appreciate that so much. The only thing I have ready when folks about to get dropped the F-bomb.
Jessica, we can't hear you.
That's all I got. Oh, sorry.
So funny. I thought you heard me make that noise. I didn't realize I was muted. Because first of all, it sounded like Elisa said GM. I am the GM.
I am the GM,
which is so good.
GTRPGs.
And then I've been watching this Taskmaster show from the BBC, and this one crazy lady named Jessica makes that horn noise, and that's what I was doing. And she goes, ha, ha, ha.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
There it is.
Give me that 200% authenticity. All right.
That's me.
Oh, okay. And Ree, if you'd like to talk about yourself, who you're playing, and projects you're working on.
Goodness, of course. So hello, everyone. I am playing Dari, the fabulous, beautiful sibling that just is kind of vibing with everything. It's just no big deal. As for projects, oh my goodness, I have a lot of things, actually. You can always catch me over on the Cookout doing various roles, from Rivenwood Academy to Reclamations to several other things at this point. There's just a whole list. You should check out on my Twitter. And then I'm also the GM over on the Rerolls, where we're doing both Arithian Nights and a new show that should be coming by the end of this month, where where darkness will fall and fun things will happen. So you definitely give that a watch, and just sit back, enjoy the show.
I know what that means. I ain't say anything more. Next up, we have the fantastic Liza. You'd like to talk about yourself, who you're playing, and projects you're working on.
Hey, I'm Glyza, she, they pronouns. I am 5'4" and a quarter, which is very important. I found that out
Twitter.
today.
Yep.
I'm basically 5'5", which is basically 6 foot tall. So yay. I'm a person of many hats. I'm a podcast host, Classical Adventures for One, Chewing Gum for the Brain Aware podcast. I'm a writer. I'm working on many writing things that I can't announce yet. I'm a streamer. I play romance games and only games where I can date people, usually on Saturday mornings on my channel. I am a TTRPG performer. I'm on double digits when it comes to my shows, both announced and not announced. And on Tuesday, I usually release a couple of shows that I produce on my channel. Eventually, there will be 4 rotating shows, but right now it's just a lot of PBTA one-shots. Every other Wednesdays, I'm playing Alicia Leonor on Gods of Color at this channel, Kira858. On Thursdays, I play Moira, a scholar who is suddenly a space ninja because of space magic with Esper Genesis Revelations at twitch.tv Atomic Zero. On Fridays, once a month, I am a talk show host. I am a guest host for Never Ending, and the name of my show is called Trial Run. It is a show where I interview different TTRPG personalities, creators, players, GMs, and everything else in between, and I create a character with them and run them through a quick one-shot. Trial Run, as I said, is hosted by Never Ending, and it's so much fun, and I'm terrified, but I hope people enjoy it. On Saturdays, that's today. Hey, I'm just reading a script. If it sounds like I have everything planned, I do not. On Sundays, I'm Dewdrop the Genasi. But today, I am playing Dewata, the very tired older sister. Hey, if that's a lot, keep an eye on @Classical Glyza on Twitter because I make all my announcements there. And also, I think I'm a delight sometimes, I guess.
The way
All right, and that's our show.
The way you concluded that. And on Sunday they sleep. And of course, Jessica, you'd like to talk about yourself, where you're playing and projects you're working on.
Yes, I'm playing Seneca, who's mostly socially awkward and second to youngest and fighter. And wow, I feel like I'm like Adriosa last week was I got this. I don't know if I do. I stream on Twitch at Jessica Nerdy, and I have podcasts that I'm on. You Don't Know Nick, which is fun. Elisa's going to be on this week as my special guest. So look for You Don't Know Nick everywhere you listen to podcasts. Or you can see some really special interviews with people who are involved in making Seth MacFarlane's The Orville before season 3 happens. Yeah, pretty cool. On Mission Long at The Orville.
Perfect.
That's me.
As for yours truly, I'm Kira858. I play Roanari, who has a relatively low self-confidence, trying to build up his self-esteem, dealing with Rizard the Wizard. It's a struggle, but maybe one day they'll catch their W, like Peter Parker. Of course, you can be able to find all of our content here at Kira858, as well as our YouTube channel, The Cookout TTRPGs. Well, you can find a wide variety of TTRPG goodness, from A Mist, Light, and Shadows. Riverwood Academy is heading towards the season finale. We just concluded Bonds Beyond Time. Gods of Color, which is a bi-weekly campaign, and which you should also see in the chat section below. Gods of Color has this brand new dice set called the Prismatic Pantheon dice set. So you should be able to see the link in the chat section below. And if you use the promo code COOKOUT, which is COOKOUT, you can get a discount off your purchase. So we appreciate you taking a look out there. And thank you again, Die Hard Dice, for supporting us. And with that, I think it's about time that we transition to our fantastic DM Noir. Noir, take it away.
Yay! So, we're on episode 5, and so by now you should know the rundown. I give my party the opportunity to earn inspiration at the very start of the game by delivering a short, concise,
What are those words?
Yeah, that was not part of the original bargain. I have the script. I have the contract, fam.
I'm trying to find.
The bargain
I'm
was
trying to find the
us to
antidote
just-
to chaotic.
First of all,
Orderly.
Orderly.
The promise offered to us was to just talk about it, like, you know, tell us what happened last week. Now, after like 4 or 5 episodes, we're like, no, you got to be concise and
My thinking
And
has
orderly
evolved,
and all
like the politicians say.
Oh.
So I give the party a chance to win inspiration by delivering a short, concise, and orderly recap of the previous episode. The looks I'm getting back right now are just like, boy, if you don't. So that's the challenge. I'm going to levy it to the party to see if they would like to try.
There was a paladin. We almost killed it. He pussied off, and we went to go to sleep. Someone died. Another person almost died.
yeah, Boyd almost died.
No, Boyd died.
Boyd died. Chomsky almost died, but I'm gonna bring him back with the giant sword. That's
It
what we're
was
gonna
a
do.
flying griffin.
There was
There was a flying griffin, yeah. And
Our
the zip
families
line of
are
life.
retired.
Oh, also Boyd maybe has blind sight.
But Boyd's dead, so
Our
it doesn't
neighbors
matter.
are retired.
Also,
or
Pruitt
retired
has like
legends,
a
apparently.
sort of boyfriend, not yet, but I think will have one. That's pretty
Yes.
cool.
And Scarlath is back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was exciting. Scarlett is
And
back.
that's it.
That's it.
Are you happy?
Yes.
He's like,
Yes,
I'm not sure this is who I was looking
Also,
for.
the paladin was like super weak. We could have beat him, but he ran away.
See, it also has to
You
be
ran away?
accurate.
Yeah.
It was totally accurate. You told us what his HP were.
And someone stole rose gold.
Anything else happen? Anything else major?
Oh yeah. Let's
Did
see.
we talk about Boyd yet?
We talked about Boyd. Oh, we also the Patreon, the Patreon, the Patreon
Oh.
took over Dari's body.
Also, the patron was able to talk to Scarlett, and Scarlett was able to see the patron.
Yes. That was very confusing at first, but she figured it out a little bit.
We also have a possible red wedding that we may be going to. Hopefully, we
That's
don't end
what I
up
was
like the
looking
Starks.
for.
You know what I mean? So hopefully, we get that information. We discovered that Claude was a douche and has polluted all of our tools of the trades for nefarious means. I have no idea why. Everyone got against us. The only one we don't know yet if they have an issue with us is the actual Adrian Atmos himself. You probably got a problem. Who knows? We'll see.
All right.
They can all catch these hands.
That is accurate. 1 second.
Perfect timing.
All right, so we got our recap, and we're ready to go. So, our episode's gonna start off where the last one ended. Chosky is very wounded from the combat, and is telling you all, go to the temple. High Priest Isrin, he'll be able to help. I believe it's Dewada that has the sword. So, what do you do?
Do I have everybody else around, or are they near me?
Everybody's where they were at the end of the fight, so yeah, they're still around.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and thaumaturgy, just in case nobody else, like somebody's too far. And I'm going to just be like, I'm going to the temple district loudly. And then just go on the horse and head towards to... I'm going to let Chomsky just sort of stay behind just because she probably doesn't feel very well. And I'm going to go to the temple district. Feel free to follow.
Okay, so you're going horse full speed to the temple district. You're going to the temple of Pellar. What about the rest of you?
Ronari kind of looks at everyone like, so what just happened?
A lot. I'm wondering if I should maybe go with. Wait,
Dewada.
Water.
I almost said Qualize.
That's okay. It's
Looking
my
at your
bad.
name section. I'm wondering if I should go with Dewada. I think I'll go with Dewada. Is everyone okay here?
I'll join you as well.
Okay.
If you give me your hand, I can use the ring to get us a little bit closer. I promise the blood won't actually get on you.
I don't mind blood. Can I give you my hand?
I like to use the ring over and over again to kind of to
So you're
swing.
just basically Spider-Man swinging behind Dewada, who's full on galloping on the horse. It looks
I'm
really
getting
cool.
my full use out this ring.
Yeah, you are.
Oh gosh. Well,
Rodari,
Scarlath kind of like reluctantly looks over to Seneca and Rowanari.
where you been?
We should. I don't even know. As much as I don't want to do this, we should all stick together. We should go as well. How do you two feel about this, Seneca? Ro?
I'm annoyed that they didn't even wait to ask. And just we should have all decided to do that together. I think we should go, but we shall rest. And you, where have you been? Is a good question, but I don't know. You're the oldest here, technically, so whatever you say, we'll do.
Well, maybe we can get to the temple and rest there. Just so we're not caught by some other. You never know what's going to come out of that realm, which is where I was, this dream realm place or something. We should just stick together. But then rest at that temple.
Yeah.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah, I think we shouldn't leave you. So wherever you're going,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm staying where you were going because you were gone for a while. I'm glad you're back.
hey, Ronari, where's? I hate to ask, where's Rose Gold?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. But there, a lot happened while we were trying to get things taken care of for Dari. And during that, my Roscoe was attacked, and yeah. But
What? Who did that?
remember a wizard?
Oh, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I don't like Rose Gold, but I'm gonna kill him.
All right.
All right,
I'm not going
let's.
to forget that.
Yeah, one thing at a time. Let's. I'm so sorry, Ronari.
Thank you. But I'm just glad that you're back. So that makes things easier.
Yeah. Seneca's right, though. One thing at a time. I think the temple is the first order of things here. Then let's rest, and we'll talk more about what we're going to do with the wizard. But that's going to come later.
Oh,
right.
you're gonna be dead. Dead.
Agreed. But let's go.
How do we get to places?
Is there any horses left?
Yeah, I don't know.
Chosky is still kind of on the sidelines as Dewada went off without her, and she goes, I have a few horses in the stable. I have Boyd's horse.
Can I walk them into the house so that they're just
Not just please.
like I'm gonna have Scarlett get the horses ready for us, and I'm gonna walk them into the house.
Yeah, so you walk into the house, and I think this might be the first time you've ever walked into Chosky's house. And what you see, it's a little bit more grandiose than the inside of your house. And all along the walls, you see trophies. You see. Go ahead and roll me a nature check.
I forgot we were doing D&D and that I needed dice. Wow, we are really. What planet are we on tonight?
What planet is this?
What planet is this? Wow. The fucking best soundtrack on.
Good song.
Yeah, nature roll is 13.
Okay, 13. So there's some like it's almost like a hunter's lodge when you come into the foray. And you see a couple of skeletons and beast heads that you don't quite recognize, but with the 13, I'll say like you see the head of a displacer beast mounted, and you see an eye stalk of a beholder. You see paintings of Chasky with 4 other individuals, one in full plate armor, one in fantastic looking arcane robes. The one in the robes is a shorter man with crazy frizzled hair and a pretty wild beard. You see a gentleman with his rapier pointed in the direction of the painter, and he is wearing leather armor and a monocle. And then you see a young, beautiful, elvish woman standing next to the fellow with the rapier with her bow pointed. And you recognize the bow being very similar to the one that Boyd used. And you just kind of guide her in. Thank you.
I'm so sorry. This I should have never happened in your front yard. This shouldn't have happened.
It's fine. Not fine, but I wish I would have noticed it first. Boyd,
He saved me. I don't know that I deserve that, but he saved me.
whether or not you deserved it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me, and it certainly wouldn't have mattered to him. And if there's to be a silver lining out of this tragedy, there's no better proof that I raised a good man.
Yes, you did. He wasn't awkward at all.
He was extraordinarily awkward.
All right, I didn't know how much you knew about that or not.
I knew my boy. My boy. And you can just see that she is doing her best to hold it together very clearly for you. Just.
Can I just hold her hand for a second?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, no. Okay. I chose to raise the wrong modifier. 19, actually.
With the 19, you put your hands on hers and you see a very ornate and beautiful ring. And it's very similar to yours.
Does she notice mine?
She is very dissociated right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I just clocked that. And I run my thumb across it. Just like, you know how like I'm just like holding her hand, but then I want to see if I can feel the magic that's coming from it or not.
Give me another Arcana check. I will give you advantage because the rings are similar.
Okay, well that was a straight up fail. Oh shit! 19.
You feel a bit of the magic on it, and you can tell just from a little bit of the feedback that you get that it protects her mental faculties as well as something else that your ring doesn't do. But you're very sure that this is one, very clearly a magic ring, and a unique and powerful one at that, since it does what your ring does plus something else.
Sure. Cool. That's interesting. I don't know what exactly is going to happen and where you're sending us and why, but hopefully what you want to have happen will happen. And I'll do my best to make sure. Can I try and read her mind?
So you really only have a link with your family?
Oh, I thought we can go into other people's minds. Okay, cool.
But you can try and push it.
I don't know. She's been through so much. But it's so interesting that she has a ring, and I just don't know what to do with that information. No, I'm going to just let her be. I don't need to...
When you meet the high priest, tell him that Chosky's calling in her favor.
I have a debt to you, so I'd be happy to do whatever I can.
Take care of your family and consider our debt paid.
And I stand up to go, and I close the door behind me and make sure it's well locked or well shut.
And it is. While you were inside, the rest of you see it would be 4 thoroughbred war horses. One is pitch black. One is a painted horse, so it's got white and brown spots. The other has gray hair that's almost looks silver in the sunlight. And then there's one that is pure white.
I got dibs on the black horse, and I just throw my legs over it.
Scarlath approaches the pinto or the painted horse.
Ronari will then make their way towards the white horse, and I guess that means you and me.
I need everybody to roll me animal handling checks.
Can I look at the other one that no one chose and apologize to it?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me that animal handling check.
Yeah, I'm going to. 23.
You feel the familiar sensation that you get when someone is trying to probe your mind. It's almost like one of your siblings is trying to talk to you, but the ring is blocking it out.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to take the ring off then.
It's no bother, dear. Thank you for being concerned.
Oh, shit. I get all excited. Are you sure I could change my mind?
Oh, I'm a tired old horse.
All right. Do you want like a sugar cube or something?
Well, of course. Do you have one?
I don't know. I jump off.
Pretty mean to get my hopes up, but I understand.
I just feel so bad.
It's fine.
All right, well, bring it back one.
That would be wonderful.
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Stellar.
Stellar. Okay. What's the rest of their names?
Well, would you like their names, or would you like the names that Chosky has given them?
Their names.
In that case, that one is Dash, and he points to the one that's all pitch black.
That I'm on, yeah.
This one is Rumble, and he points to the painted horse. And this one is Swiftwind. And he points to the white horse.
Swiftwind. You all have beautiful names.
Well, thank you.
Swiftwind dash Stellar and
Rumble.
Well, what a pleasant surprise this was. Nice to make your acquaintance, Stellar.
Thank you. I was Chosky's first companion. I am ready to rest.
She may need some companionship, whether she realizes it or not tonight.
I felt the fall of Boyd. But if there's anyone that could undo this travesty, it would be her party member, Wynn.
When? Oh, is that what we're gonna go see?
Yes, he is a stubborn fool, but very talented in the ways of divine magic.
Wait, were you all the horses that belonged to the people in the picture that I saw in the house?
We are the proud steeds of the Vanguard, the champions of Neve.
What? How come I don't know any of this? I'm like having a full conversation. My siblings are like, I'm like talking animated but not speaking out loud. I'm like, who's the Vanguard? Why don't I know anything about this?
Oh, they put away their weapons more than 75 years ago.
Oh, I am pretty young. Not saying you're old.
No, it's fine. I'm very extraordinarily long-lived for my species. But you have a job to do, don't you? You have to undo a terrible tragedy.
Yes. But this was an unexpected boon to my evening. It was a pleasure.
Of course.
Sorry,
When I
what was
put
the
my
name?
ring back on.
I missed the white horse name. What was the white horse name?
Swiftwind.
Swiftwind. Okay, they had it. Okay, cool.
Dang. Lore.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good on making that connection and asking. Like, that's so cool. I would have never known. Like, all right, cool. Pinto Vamonos. Like,
Pinto Vamonos.
All right. Yeah. And then I encouraged my siblings and I to head off.
Oh, so presumably you
right.
tell us their names, I'm guessing.
I do. I certainly do. I tell Scarlett that she's on Rumble. I tell Ronari that they're on Swiftwind and that I'm riding Dash.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
Great. Well, come on, Rumble. Let's go to this temple. Yeah.
What did everybody get on their animal handling check?
22.
Do you want me to do another one?
Yes. Go for it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No. Oh shit. 9.
9.
All right, so you got 9. Ronari, what'd you get?
22.
Scarlett, what'd you get?
Grit life.
Got a 21.
All the horses look to Stellar, almost as like, do we have permission? And you see Stellar, and they just back up, uniform, all in one, all in formation, line up at the street and look to the window. And you see Chosky on the second floor balcony look down at the horses, and they look up at her. And she goes, "Ride!" And there is a crackle of lightning emitting from the horseshoes, and they take off, moving much faster than regular horses. Yeah. In fact, it doesn't take very long for you all at all to catch up with Dewada, who is also on one of Chosky's horses as well. But was the one that Dewada is on did not get the command to go. And so you like no time at all. You're all just in a line together.
Oh, you guys are here. That was fast.
Yeah. Our horse is very spry, I guess.
They have their own names.
I would assume horses have names. Yeah.
Where's the sword?
It's right here. And I just sort of hold it.
And Ronari is just going to look around at the sky just to make sure they don't see medicine man flying around in a griffin.
No, but what you do see is Dari and Pruitt like on the side of you, Spider-Man swinging.
As part of the training, I guess. Just not even gonna.
Oh, we were given gifts, and that was Dari's.
Oh. Well, this Dari's using it amazingly. I'm proud.
I got cool scabbards.
Scabbards? Did you get any swords for the scabbards?
Yeah, no, I can use whatever swords I want. The reason I was flying is because of the scabbards.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, the scabbards. Oh wow. Well,
Ronari got keys.
Oh, no, I don't. Wait, yeah, I do have the keys. Yeah. They all.
Yeah. Oh. This weird man. What's his name again? Came over and gave us gifts.
a weird man just came over to the house.
Well, because
we saved the whatever with the Nightmare King. What's his name? Sound like a real jerk in his name.
Good God, it's the Nightmare King. Oh.
Claude?
Right.
Gotta get in with Claude.
The Nightmare King. Wait a minute. Okay. I need to tell you all something. But let me just remember real quick.
As I bring up my OneNote.
it's gonna scroll through my memory.
Let me just see what's happening.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I was in the dream realm.
Where were you been this whole time?
Yes. Okay. All right. So, hold on. Actually, just what was the other gift? Tell me about the other gift. What did Pruitt get?
Pruitt got a staff.
Oh. Ooh.
And so did Dewata.
Yeah, I got a staff
And
that
Dewata.
would. Yeah. It was this whole thing where he wanted us to come to a party and was bribing everyone with gifts or whatever, and that's why we're going to this party, apparently.
Oh. Okay. Wait, who invited you to this party again? What was their name?
Oh, it was
Chancellor?
High Chancellor
Yeah.
Adrian Amos.
Okay, well, I don't quite know who this Adrian person is, but when I was in this realm of dark dreams or whatever it was, there was somebody I saw named, I believe they named themselves Claude.
This
Their hair was slicked back a bit.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
Wait.
Claude?
Wait, was he blue?
Think so. Slicked back hair.
That's the same Claude. He
The
was the
jerk attitude.
He was the one that gave us these items.
Oh, hold on. And then she just stops the horse. Wait, stop. I'm sorry, everybody. I should have told you this earlier. These items? All right. I don't know if I was under some spell or a dream, but I felt what I felt and everything I saw was real. Okay, look. All right. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Dari and Pruitt, you see all the horses stop. Just.
All right.
How far
What
are
I
we
saw
from them?
was-
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're only about because you've been following behind, swinging. I'd say that you're just about 20 feet behind them.
Oh, okay. So we could maybe hear this.
I'm gonna say if Dari chooses, he could like stop swinging and land right next to them.
I know.
I'll do a flip.
Roll me an acrobatics check.
With Pruitt on your back? With Pruitt just...
With Pruitt on your back, that's gonna be a disadvantage, dog.
Can this be one of the cheerleading things? Can this count?
Oh.
I don't know any cheerleading maneuvers.
You
where
can't
do a
tell me
backflip with somebody
that my
on
boy
your back.
doesn't do a backflip regularly enough for this to count for something.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to give this to you at disadvantage, dog. You make a good point, but yeah, we got gravity and physics to deal with.
Oh. We don't need does the ring give me a dread? So I got a total of 8. I don't think I have anything for that.
Hey, so Pruitt, you are about to just eat just dirt, and last second, a couple of your dreads do the staff thing, and it's almost like you're Dr. Octopus. You get for a second, and then you land. Dari, though, you do eat dirt. And you spit a little bit, but you are so versed in doing like your gymnastics, where you kind of like. You eat shit, but like you clean it up at the end. Like, yeah.
Armor made out of blood. It's fine.
So like you all see that, but you just.
Not a great landing, but the rest was good. Sorry, what were you saying, Scarlett?
Yeah. Okay. All right. I know I was gone, but I think it's because I was in that realm, that dream realm. There was hordes of darkness. Dari, you were there. You were there as well. You were fighting alongside me, and you all were there, but you said goodbye and just you disappeared. And it was like I was never going to see you again. But you were here together. But you all have the items now, and the items, oh God. All right. From this Claude guy. Okay, in the dream realm, I saw them. I saw them there with someone with blue eyes. I think they talked about needing massive amounts of just people's energy for some spell, some ancient spell. And they said that they wanted us to meet with some High Chancellor, so that they could take care of the champions of the dream.
That's what my spiritual weapon called us. The champions of the dream.
Oh, no.
Must admit, my patience is running thin with all of this.
So, you're saying these items are booby trapped?
I don't know about the items themselves. No, wait a minute. No, yes. They did give you these items, but they poured a sickness, a evil into them. I can't put it into words, but it did not feel right.
I didn't want these anyway. These were just given so I could get access to the arcade forge. I don't want this. They'll just chuck it.
Well, I mean, I feel like maybe there's a strong attachment everybody has to these items. I saw what I saw, but I mean, maybe I was under some spell. Does anyone else know more about these people, these High Chancellors and Cloud?
Nari, make me a perception check.
Okay.
Do I know anything else about this? Maybe I saw the future one time. I don't know.
Nothing's triggering so far.
All right, I'm gonna just get rid of the ring.
13 plus 7. Yep. 30, 20.
So you yeet the keys and they land on the floor. And you continue to have the conversation. And there's something in your pockets.
They'll dig in their pockets after they feel something in there.
The keys are in your pockets.
Ooh.
Don't like this.
Interesting.
Well, to get rid of the ring and just take it to an arrow and shoot it 600 feet away.
Is that what you're
I
doing?
can do that. Yep, with the longbow.
Okay.
Good idea, Dari.
So you take the keys, put it on an arrow, shoot it 600 feet
But
away.
does
And then you
it
hear,
fall
ow!
on
No, I'm just
someone?
kidding. No. I'd imagine that you're cognizant enough to like aim in an area where you don't think anybody would be. And the arrow goes off into the distance, just out of sight.
Did it work? Is it gone?
I think so. I don't see it. Does anyone else see it? No. I guess he wasn't good enough to put a ring on it. Disappointing.
Can you do that with these keys?
That's what he did too. But Rowanari, I'm gonna need you to make me a perception check.
Wait, are they the keys again?
Yeah, it's like, you mean these keys?
Oh, okay, 15 this time. 15 plus 7, 22.
You watch the arrow go off and it lands somewhere. The hell? There's something in your pockets again.
Uh-oh. They'll grab into their pockets and pull what the item was that feels
It's the
50.
keys again.
I am going to go look at my staff, the one with all the mouths. I'm going to get off the horse and I'm going to what is that movie where they break the printer?
Oh, Office Space.
I'm gonna office space all over it. I'm gonna on the
Try to break the staff.
Yep.
We should.
Make me a strength check.
Awesome. $19, $20, $21.
You whack it against the ground, and a few bits of the wood chip off. Make me a wisdom save.
This is what we're good at.
23.
What was that?
23.
You get ready to do it again, and then you think, it'd be an awful waste. This is a pretty nice staff. I mean, even the art on it alone makes it something that you wouldn't want to destroy. You can go ahead and make another strength check if you want, but it will be at disadvantage.
Instead of doing that, I'm going to try to use remove curse so that I could be not attuned to it anymore.
Okay, go ahead and make me a wisdom save at disadvantage.
So straight.
No, at disadvantage.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Because I have advantage on wisdom saves.
At disadvantage.
oh wow.
Whoa. Did we get inspiration at the beginning? Did we do enough for that?
Natural 1.
In your head, you hear, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?" And as you begin to cast the spell, you get fixated on the staff. The magic goes through. A spell of the same level is cast, but you don't know what has been cast. I'm going to need you to burn one of your spell slots for the day for me.
Okay.
From this point on, if the staff is away from your possession, you gain 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
As you just hold on to it, and it's very much like the One Ring, where it's just like, you know what? No, I think I kind of like this. It's just you're very attached to it. You see this almost like a member of the family. And really quickly, Ochek, we okay?
Not so much.
Okay. So in that case, what we'll do is we'll change this up a bit. That's all right.
Yeah.
So what we'll do instead is the curse is stronger. You don't see it like a member of the family. However, you do not want to see it destroyed. This is very precious. Okay? Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't think destroying it is the right thing to do. We don't know what's inside it. I think studying it would be the better choice, just to figure out, what we can do. I think studying it, especially with Broanari's keys, like you've been trying to throw them away, I think we should just study this first instead of trying to get rid of it. And you can see me hold the staff a little bit tighter in my hand. Because you can see that, like, earlier she was like, I was willing to just destroy this. But now it's a little bit more of like, no, I'll just hold on to it a little bit. Maybe studying it is better.
Hey, I'm good with it. I like my scabbards. I mean, I'll screw up that Chancer, but
Just to clarify, my identify spell, did it really detect any of this content when I used it? Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
After we rest again, and this is Pruitt saying this, but also Lisa. After we rest again, I can help study up on it. Try to see what kind of magic is imbued in it besides the magic that we already know about.
I will say the change in Dawada's demeanor is very noticeable. It's very noticeable.
Scarlath takes a note and is just.
I would like to. Am I able to take off my ring? To be clear, just wanted to make sure that was.
Have you tried?
Yes, I was trying to shoot it on an arrow.
Oh, you're trying to shoot the
other side
arrow.
of the earth.
I'm sorry. I thought you were doing the keys again. I'm sorry.
No.
In that case, if you're trying to do the ring, go ahead and make me a wisdom check. Wisdom save again at disadvantage.
Oh. If I have an Eldritch Mind, can I do it straight? Advantage on saving those Constitution saving.
Roll me a charisma check.
I just rolled a dirty 20 for the wisdom. I mean, a natural 20 for the wisdom check. And for the wisdom check, and then.
Oh, so you rolled a nat 20 on the wisdom save?
Mm-hmm. And then 14 on the charisma check. So it was natural 20, then 10 with the disadvantage, and then 14 on the charisma.
Oh, okay. So you rolled a nat 20, but it was disadvantage, so you failed. Okay. I was confused there. All right. So you do fail the wisdom save, and you just don't want to take that ring off. But with your charisma check, you hear a voice in your head that says, "You're supposed to belong to me." And Scarlet, you hear it too.
I think you are we've really got to really define certain phrases. Well, it's more of a partnership. Could you get rid of this thing? It's tacky.
I can't
heard that too.
touch it. Mm-hmm. You're hearing the entire conversation, both sides. It is of the realm of dreams, and it is only vulnerable in the realm of dreams.
Yes. I would like to try something else. So can I when I summon my sword, I summon it from someplace. Can I attempt to send the ring to that place? That's not exactly a thing, but
You only have that bond with your weapons, not the sword, not the ring.
Can I connect it to the weapon? I don't know. It's not really that.
I mean, you can try it.
Yeah.
But you have to be able to take off the ring first.
Does anyone have any alternative ideas? Because I'm arriving at cutting the entire finger off, and I feel
I was
like
about to
that's
say
extreme.
that.
But how about I just,
Extreme.
Dari, what if I just try to take it?
This
Sure.
person we're going to see, could they potentially help us?
Yeah, maybe.
To
I mean,
study
so
it.
far,
Okay,
so
okay.
good. They've been of service to us. Not saying that this is a good thing.
I agree with Seneca. I think.
Really?
Yeah. Is that surprising to you?
Oh, I'm just not usually the level-headed one.
True.
Well, let's go and take care of this first.
Yeah, I
And
think
then we
we
cut
could
off the
ask
finger.
the question when we talk to the priestess in the temple.
Priest, I believe. Win.
But yeah, these gifts seem to be tied to us now, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go see the priests, not the chancellor, right?
No, the priest, yeah.
Chancellor is going to have a party for us tomorrow, though, but I guess we all know what we're not going to do now.
I don't think we should.
Cross that bridge later.
If
And
we're-
I look at Dash and go, yeah!
Like, you go, yeah, and it doesn't move. It just looks at you,
Can you please?
and then it goes.
Okay, great.
Oh, yeah.
Dash has wonderful comedic timing.
Clearly.
And so I would imagine you're all going to the church. So you get to the temple district and you see there are just people kind of with their heads down, walking aimlessly. And then you get to the temple of Pellar, where High Priest Wynn is. And the temple is filled with people wounded from the Festival of Reflection. Some of them still have the black in their eyes, and you see clerics just busy tending to everyone. And you see a slender elven man with a very big, elaborate hat made. It's white on the outside, and it looks like it has a downward-facing triangle that is scarlet red, and then rays of gold inlaid in metal. He's wearing a white robe with the sign of Pellar embroidered on the center. This is a very pale, long-haired elven man with very large ears, and he sees you all come in, and he goes, "What ails you?" Apologies.
We have been
Pellar's
sent by the Vanguard.
You say that, and he stops, and a couple of the clerics all look to him, and he just, you've been interested. May Pellar's light bless your way. What Vanguard. That it's impossible for you to have been sent by the Vanguard.
A member
calling in
of the
her
Vanguard.
favor.
I reach for the sword that Dewata has and say, Chosky.
Chowski's calling in her favor.
Come. And he takes you all towards the back room. And it's a modest office with just books and tomes all over the walls, except in the middle there is a picture of a short dwarvish man with a curly beard and really wild hair. Pruitt, you immediately recognize this as Wesley. You see a man in leather armor pointing a rapier. You see another man in a very fine robe, and you recognize that as High Priest Wynn. And you see a elvish woman holding a bow, and you recognize that to be Chosky. And he goes, Chosky sent you here in the midst of all of this, so it must be important. Tell me, what is it I can do for my old friend?
Her son, Boyd, was killed with this sword.
He has a serene look about him, just even in the midst of all this chaos. And when you say that, he just slams his fist through the desk, and it is made of very thick and old red wood. It's just apologies. I really thought I had better hold of my temper.
He died saving my sister. And I want to do something.
Our resources are terribly strained since the event of the Festival of Reflection. There are people who have lost pieces of themselves, and it is taking everything that we have to even partially restore them. Let me see the sword.
And I hand him the sword.
He grabs it, and you see the black veins start to go up his arm, and immediately, if the black veins are going wrist up, the veins in his shoulders start to glow golden. It almost hurts to look at, and it consumes the darkness. And you see the blade start to shake, and you hear, and then he puts it down on the table, and there's just like an exhale that comes from the sword. This is a most vile relic.
What's the problem with it?
This blade was made from the wings of an Archon. This is an unholy thing. The damage that it does. And he stops and he looks at all of you. And then he particularly lingers on you, Dari. It is stubborn, but not permanent. It can be undone. But the resources, the magic, the time needed to restore a soul completely destroyed by this is beyond the capacity of what my temple is prepared to offer. Now,
What do you need?
he goes to his desk and he starts to write. And he comes back and he puts the scroll on the table and pushes it over to you. This requires a level 9 spell slot, about 5,000 gold pieces worth of material, and the feather from the wing of an angel.
It is definitely a lot. Do you have?
Why would she have sent us to you if you can't do anything? It seems like you just don't want to do anything.
Lloyd, you could tell he almost said something, and he just, any other time, our temple would be prepared to do anything and everything necessary to restore those lost by this blade. But to do so, there are so many people that need our aid now.
This was a waste of time.
Can I do an insight check on this person?
Absolutely.
$19.
He is withholding something, and it's not malicious. He just can't get himself to say something. And there is a general sense of sorrow. He is trying to justify something in his head, and his morals won't let him tip the scale. You can tell he's trying to talk himself into something, but it's kind of hitting a wall. It's kind of like, when you ask somebody, hey, you want me to get you something to eat? And they're hungry, but they're like, you don't have to. It's like he may be able to be pushed, but he's trying very hard to do the right thing.
Pruitt is going to peer into his eyes gently, kindly, and use Mind Link response to let him speak telepathically to us, really. And I'll say in our minds to him, you should just tell us. It's okay. We can handle it. We won't judge you. We won't judge anyone. We're just trying to make good on a promise we made to Chasky.
I have told you everything that relates to your predicament and to your promise. And I am sorry for what I have to tell you. I wish that I could give you any other answer than this. I truly do. If I were to do this, to restore Boyd, I would render myself useless to everyone else in this kingdom.
Got it.
I would like to ask my patron a question. If we were to change this weapon into something more useful, will that change the situation, do you think?
The only thing that would change is that you would be able to utilize the souls within the way.
Would I be able to return them?
No. Only the weapon's destruction can free the souls.
Be able to destroy it?
No.
Be
And
able to destroy it?
High Priestess Wind says, "You have no place in this temple." And your patron immediately stops talking.
I would greatly appreciate you not doing that.
High Priestess. High Priest. Could you possibly point us? I understand, the choice between the loved one and a better, and I understand that. But I also understand how much you obviously care about Boyd. If you can't do it, can you point us to a direction of someone who can, or something that can, anything? Because I want him saved.
This requires the feather from a pure angel, Dawada. Angels have not traversed the material plane since the Second Age. The only thing enabling us to be a bastion for the people in this kingdom is the one that we have. I can't give that to you. I can't.
Is there no way to contact another? I understand.
Do you know someone who has seen an angel by chance?
Not a pure one.
Well, I guess that's a start. I know someone that could teleport us to a place that they've seen in the memory. So as long as we can find someone who has seen an angel before, we could be able to teleport to that spot. But we would just need to find someone who's seen one. And the
You
arcade,
can see his mind is racing.
and I know some people who probably could cast a spell. The 5,000 gold, though,
Do we have that?
No, I have 700.
Oh, you most certainly do not.
no. Is there like a Wells Fargo, a Chase around here that we can get like
Get
a bank
a loan.
loan? Yeah, get a quick bank loan or something. I don't know.
Dude, how much gold do we have at the moment, actually, to collectively?
I have 700 for myself.
I have
In
750.
the starter, well, you know what? I would say you are all given 500 by Claude, included with your gifts.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
Add
Thank you.
500
Got
to
it.
that.
Well, and we started with 500 plus.
Plus a roll. Yeah.
So technically, I have 1,000.
I have
750.
1,200.
Okay.
I have 1,100.
Yeah, I have 1250 now.
You may have the gold.
We have the gold. Sweet.
Yeah.
Let's put it all together.
Well, and there's an argument to be made. I look at him and I say, we're not just talking about Boyd here, though, are we? If there are other souls attached to this, maybe it would be worth freeing all those other souls.
There are other souls? I was getting information about that before someone rudely interrupted.
Maybe you're just not powerful enough. Maybe you're just scared. Maybe you're not the person that Chosky thinks you are. Or maybe that was just 75 years ago.
I know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing too.
I don't know.
I desperately want to help you. Desperately. More than you will ever know.
As a continued theme with you, religious people always want to assist, never quite able to, are you?
You could tell that hurt far more than it probably should have. I suppose you're right. Can only ever do my best.
You all should get a leash on your paladins at some point as well. After all, this was their fault in the first place.
There's no paladins of color.
I'm referring to the collective whole of all of the divines at this point. They're all equally annoying.
Wait. No. No, I'm sorry. I cannot help you. And he starts to usher you out of his offers.
High priest, please,
Just changed. What happened?
please,
You all
For
must
Boyd.
go. You must.
for Boyd, for my own family. This
If you
paladin
find-
is trying to find Dari and kill him. And one day he will succeed. One day he will succeed in destroying my brother. It's not just Boyd. It's my family too. Please. Anything.
Maria. And he calls out, and you see about a 6 foot tall, massive woman in steel plated armor with a gigantic sword on one side of her back and an axe on the other side. Yes, High Priest. These fine folk seem to have someone determined to attack them and their number. I can't offer them much, but I offer them the protection of Pellar. If I can't restore Boyd, but I can offer you one of our very best nights. It is all I can do.
Take the sword.
Hmm?
I'm gonna take the sword.
Well, so you talked about the spell. We could definitely look into that. What about destroying this weapon? Do you have any ideas on how
That is how I would restore Boyd.
by destroying the weapon? And those
Yes.
3 things would do it.
But
Alright.
you're saying you won't destroy? You're saying you won't do this?
I'm saying that the one angel feather that we have is the source of this temple's power.
You can't. Yeah. We're not trying to take your angel feather.
I know that you wouldn't.
If
And-
we find our own angel feather,
I will gladly perform the ritual.
Okay. Cool. I'm up for the challenge. How about you all?
I was just wondering if you could point me to the direction of an angel, but I understand that is a little bit difficult.
Can you take me to the angel feather?
Maria looks at Wynn, and Wynn looks at Maria, and they go, and Wynn goes, I'm sorry, that is our most sacred relic. I cannot allow you in its presence.
Makes sense.
I was just thinking about maybe talking to it, but
You are
Wait a minute.
a kind and brilliant soul. Tim Heller truly has shown his light on you.
thank you.
Well, maybe we should get out of here and figure out a plan for finding an angel feather.
Makes sense.
Well, you could help us with one other thing. We have cursed tools.
Oh yeah.
Dewata grips her staff a little bit closer.
And these keys, we can't get rid of them.
Yeah, can you tell us if there's a curse or what's going on with these? Hold out
Yeah.
the staff.
Maria, are you capable? And Maria goes, Father, I think this is more your speed. He smiles. Very well. While I inspect your belongings, I would like to tell you the story of the song, and the story of the first agreement, and the story of the tree, if I may. And he, who offers their item first?
Wait.
I can.
All right, Pruitt, go ahead and make me a wisdom save.
Normal for us.
It is going to be at disadvantage, but you are standing next to Maria, so go ahead and add +5 to your roll.
Oh, good, because I rolled very low. So you said +5, so that's 16. Oh wait, you said disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. I hope I don't roll lower than I just did. I didn't. Okay, so then 16 total.
Do not want to let this go. And Maria reaches for it.
Actually, I'm gonna have to keep a hand on this while you look at it.
And they, again, Maria and Wim look at each other. And Maria goes, I know this one. I just read about this. This is a curse. Wim goes, very good. But there seems to be something different. I think you're right, Maria. This. And he puts his hands on the staff, and he goes, the story of the first agreement is simple. The first thing that the gods created in unison was the first tree of life. He's inspecting it, and you see just random lights glowing. And Lilith is feeling very uneasy. And
Okay, shh. Down, girl. Go ahead, proceed.
And so, after this creation, they went along their own ways to populate this world with creations more unique. What is this? Anyway, the creations began to fight amongst themselves, almost destroying the gods' new work, all of Gloria. They believe their very presence is what inspired this hostility. So an agreement was made. An agreement was made at the very tree that they all created together. So it's the most holy spot in Barenhold. It is the place where the gods agreed to leave the world to their creation. You see, he's beginning to cast a spell now. Then comes the story of the song. The creations of the gods, elves, men, dwarves. They grew too powerful in their aspiration to become gods themselves, and so the strongest among their number went to the very tree that the gods agreed upon. Legends say that the tree is connected to the heart of the world, and she sang a song of desperation, a pleading for peace. He finishes casting the spell, and then there is a blast that knocks him back. And everybody in the temple kind of stops and looks in his direction. Carry on. It's fine. Okay. He takes a deep breath. His eyes glow white, and sprout behind him are two massive wings made of light. And he grabs the staff again.
Can I try and grab a feather?
Sure.
How can I try to do that?
You go to grab a feather, and he looks at you and smiles as your hand goes straight through. And he looks at you and he goes, "If it were so easy, I would gladly have offered."
I'm the asshole here, so.
So moving was the song that the world was put to rest for an age, and magic never returned the way that it once did, and never again did the heavens look down on Gloria. The beasts of old all remain in their slumber. The world once filled with creatures of magic no longer. There are creatures of legend that they say traveled the world. Massive, scaled lizards that breathe fire. Creatures of the night that feed on the blood of the living. These things no longer. All because of a desperate song. We harness what love remains from the gods, but we understand that we honor them with our determination, and we cannot depend on their interference. I'm actually going to have to roll this to see if he's able to do it. He holds the staff and there's just a slight crack that forms in the center of it. And then you see light glowing on the inside and it mends it. And immediately after it's over, the wings disperse and he falls to his knees and he hands you the staff.
I'm gonna grab the staff, but also like grab him, I guess his arm or something to help him out.
He nods.
You okay?
That is not of this plane. It is not real. It doesn't exist, and yet it does. It is filled with malicious intent and hatred, the likes of which I have never encountered before. The same anger and hunger that fills the souls of the lost in my temple. And you see a couple of people just swaying with the darkness in their eyes.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I do have a slight question. Scarlett, who did you say it was that was planning to not be very kind to us later? Who was the important person?
Somebody named Cloud. And something else I overheard.
Magister of the Arts and Magister of the Arts and Weave? Claude?
Oh, no, the other one. They were going to his house later. What was his name?
Chancellor?
High Chancellor
When-
Adrian?
Yes,
Yes.
when my love left to get assistance, who did she go to get assistance from again?
A mage. A mage. So Cloud is the one who gave us. Cloud is the one who gave us this. And then he works for the Chancellor. And your boo thing was supposed to go get a mage.
While you guys take care of this, I'm going to go and check on something. I have a feeling.
She should have been back by
before you
now,
go.
right?
Probably.
Actually, she went to the Temple District.
Oh.
So she might be around here.
But she should
I
have
feel like
been
if she
back,
were around
or
here, she
should
would have
been
come back.
here.
I'm going to go look for. Listen, if I just remove the finger that this ring is attached to, will that deal with the problem in the short term? I don't really have the time for the ritual and all that stuff. I've just
Please do
problems.
not maim yourself in our temple.
It's fine. I mean, I was leaving anyway. I'm going to go. I'll be back.
Please do
soon.
not maim yourself. No, just let me take a look at your ring.
Sorry, I need to talk to you. For a second.
Also, like, just really quickly, Maria goes, and besides, I don't see any weapons on you that I think would give you a clean cut if you want. I can help.
I have lots of weapons. I have all the weapons, actually. It's very convenient.
I don't see them, but I mean, I'd imagine that's impressive if you have weapons that I can't see.
Let's not
Maybe
maim
we can
ourselves
go
in
on a
place of
break.
healing. Sorry.
Absolutely. So we'll go. We'll leave it on a break, right there, and we'll be back in about 10.
All right.
Sounds good.
Perfect. All right. So we'll see you in about 10 minutes and see you back for the second half of Fractured Destiny. But until then, farewell for now.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. So we're just gonna jump immediately right back into it. Maria, makes the joke that, she could cut your finger off for you. Dari, I believe you said you were getting ready to head off somewhere. Tell me, where is Dari going?
I'm going to go look for the love of my life.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
so before I leave, how do we settle the ring problem?
So High Priest Wynn is asking, you can let me take a look at the ring. Let me see if I can purify it even temporarily like I did with your sister's staff?
5 minutes.
I'm going to need much longer than that.
And he holds over his hand.
Okay. So he begins the ritual anew. All right. And while that's happening, what are the rest of you doing?
I should have been doing this a long time ago because I kind of forgot I had this. But Roanari just going to tap the side of Dari's shoulder and says, "You got this." And I'm going to cast Resistance, which gives you a D4 for all saving throws. I completely forgot I had that spell besides guidance. I was just like, oh, this would have been very beneficial.
Okay. Alrighty. What about the rest of you?
I'm snooping around the temple.
Ooh. Throw me an investigation check.
Oh no. Not in a nefarious way, but maybe. Depending on how well I roll. It's gonna be an 8.
Oh.
Ooh, can I use my inspiration?
Absolutely you can.
I'd like to.
Go for it.
Oh, okay, 10.
It's crowded full of people that look lost. But while you're kind of looking around, you do see some people that recognize you, but they're so lost in the dream that it's only for a brief moment. But you see flashes of hope when their eyes meet yours, and then it's just they go dead again.
Oh, interesting. I'd like to go see if I can be of service.
Okay. How would you like to do that?
With each, what would you say are the people that are called that help out the priest?
Oh, we'll call them the clergyman.
Yeah, the clergyman. With each person that they're dealing with, I'd like to see if I could, like, you know, hold the person's hand or like give them a sip of water, like basically like help in that moment or like say something nice.
So you're working with one. You see one of the clergy who is she is a big. She is a big lady, very puffy red hair. Like her adornments are all kind of out of whack. You could tell that she's just been running around. Mm-hmm. And when she sees you come around, she goes, "Oh, don't futz. I'm in the middle of something." And the person that she's working on, you recognize as the little girl whose eyes you saw through for just a moment when you were in the dream world. And you just see her eyes are black, looking at nothing. And then her head tilts a little bit and she blinks. And when she blinks, the clergywoman just, she hasn't moved all day.
Can I help, please?
Yes. What are you doing? What did you do?
Nothing. I have a feeling I could help.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm gonna bend down to be at that little girl's height and to hold her hand also. And do I know her name?
No, but as you hold her hand, the woman behind you goes, "Amelia."
Amelia, hi. I want to say thank you for helping me.
Roll me a religion check at advantage.
Yikes. That's 14 and 16.
The target DC was 15. And so your hand is in hers, and you feel her hand grip yours just very weakly. and one eye begins to well up and tears form, and they're black. And as the tears go down, her eye goes back. One eye goes back to normal.
Hi.
And the clergy woman behind you goes, color works through you.
And also with you.
Never mind. Pruitt, what are you up to?
Well, definitely just getting a feel for this staff. What does it feel like now?
It feels lighter. It feels much lighter. And there was a tension that Lilith was carrying that is also gone.
Interesting. Okay. All right. I am, and so the priest right now is doing the ceremony on Dari's ring. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I am not sure what I'm doing.
It's at this point you hear, I'm so sorry. Don't mean to intrude, but the preparations are all finished. If you would like to come to the academy, that'd be... Sorry, had to cast it again. That'd be great. Or I could teleport you if you'd like. I hope you're having a great day. Bye.
Oh, cute. Okay, interesting. I don't want to leave my family in this time of need right now, but I am curious about getting registered at the academy. How do I reply to this?
Just say whatever you, or just think whatever you want to think.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll see if I can come now. And actually in our minds, to everyone who's present, I'll say, is it okay if I just step out for a little bit and go take care of something? I'll meet back up here in the temple area.
Question. Wasn't he supposed to be working on this for all of us to go?
Mm-hmm.
To the academy?
Yeah, so for all of us to be transported into the realm?
Yeah, the pass allows you to bring the rest of your family, as Rowanari doesn't need a pass.
Well, I mean,
Wait, I'm
whatever he
confused.
was working on making happen, it wasn't so that all of us could go. That's why you came back to get us.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I
he's-
thought he was saying...
He's saying it's ready whenever you guys want to come. He could teleport you all there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misheard. I thought this was about me signing up to be in the academy.
Oh no, you already have your pass, so you're.
Am I
good.
in the academy now?
No, you're just a featured guest. You can walk in whenever you like. It's kind of
Right.
like you're an adjunct teacher.
Interesting. Okay, sorry. I totally misunderstood what that was about. Okay, then instead of that, scratch that, rewind. I will say, in response to the messages, I'll say, great, thank you so much. We need to take care of some things here in the temple district, but we will come right after that is done.
The response you get is, "Oh, the temple. Okay, yeah. When you're ready, let me know." That's it.
Okay. I'm going to choose not to read into that too much. And I will, did Dari, oh yeah, Dari's still here. Okay. That's it. That's all from Pruitt. I think she's just
Okay.
waiting for the priest to be done.
So, Scarlett, while this is all going on, what are you up to?
Scarlett is going to go up to Dari and just kind of put her hand on his shoulder. Dari, I couldn't help but overhear a little bit of your patron talking to you earlier when we were on the horses.
Oh,
Something about these weapons, these gifts being destroyed in the dream realm.
oh yeah. We have to go there and see if we can break them there. It'll be
So, Dari, why are we at this temple trying to get this poor priest to do it?
Well, I mean, they should probably do something. But I was just going to remove the ring myself, but then everyone was against it, and so I'm letting this person do it.
You hear the sound of like lightning strike. The priest goes flying back again, and nothing. Unlike when he did it for Pruitt, there's no crack, there's no changes to the ring. He failed miserably.
Ooh.
All right, well, that's enough.
He is actually unconscious right now.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a one.
I'm gonna run to him. And heal him.
Okie dokie.
Let's see.
I think he's had enough for today.
I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds. So that's
I think
1d8
that-
plus 8, right? Maybe that'll wake him up.
What's that?
1d8. I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. You do so, and he's gonna wake up. It's not so much that he lost hit points, but the Cure Wounds does wake him up and restore him. But he is very weary and very exhausted and very grateful. He goes, "You have talent for healing. Thank you. I am going to drink." And he just kind of hobbles to his office.
I'm going to just sort of like guide him there, like sort of with the help, and while on the way to the office, I will say, "Thank you for all of the information. I understand the choice was very, very difficult, but thank you anyway. I'm sure we'll find a different way of restoring."
You bring me what I need, and I will gladly do all that I can. And I'm sorry I could not do more.
It's okay. I understand.
And he pours a Decatur into his glass, and he goes, "Now, I apologize, but if you could leave me, I would rather not have someone witness me indulge in this particular sin."
No problem. And I walk up.
You just hear the drink slam to the table as he just knocks him back. Yeah.
So Ruinari, when they're looking around at others, it's just like, let me try something. And they're going to cast Locate Object. So they could be able to detect within 1,000 feet of a specific object they're thinking about.
Okay.
And they're thinking about the wing, the feather, the angel feather.
Okay. It is right in front of you. Wait, no, it's right behind you. No, it's 20 feet that way. No, it's 60 feet that way. No, it's right above you. No, it's right below you. And you can tell that clearly they have set up protections, and it's misleading your divination spell.
Okay. They're just going to try one last thing of see if they can reach out with their mind to the feather to see if they can talk to it.
Okay.
So just like, are you there?
Roll me a religion check.
Well, luckily I'm high on intelligence because that's my only saving grace in this matter.
It's still wild to me that religion is an intelligence-based skill.
Right? Fortunately, that hard dice coming in. I think I have a +5 to intelligence. Yes, so that'd be 18. Yes, 18.
You reach out. Nothing.
Okay. Where's the shot? Okay. That's it for them. So
I'm gonna go look for Zelfie now. All right, so don't die or anything.
Before you go, Dari, look, I'm not as invested in these people as the average villager here. But they need that priest, and we can't keep wasting their time and energy in helping everybody here. So maybe we should tell everyone that the Dream Realm needs to be involved in the destruction of these items. And then we could leave. Just never come back. Go back to our place, you know? That'd be nice.
Yeah, well, I will use the mentor chat thingy. We could probably break these things if you go into the dream worlds. It will probably be very difficult to do so, but we could probably do it.
Oh, I know someone who can do it. We were just talking to him yesterday. Today. He was going to set something up. He was going to reach out to us when we were finished.
Oh yeah, he's ready for us when we're done here.
Oh.
He just told me. Yeah.
Is there another Kalashtar that we didn't know about?
No. He sent me a message.
Wait, who's this person? They're not involved with those, the Cloud guy and the Chancellor, right?
No, I don't think so. It's someone from the
Rowanari a
academy.
message. Why did he send you a message?
What?
Why didn't he send Rowanari a message? Why did he send you a message?
I don't know what you're asking. So anyway,
why did he send you a message?
we should go find Dari's lady friend and make sure she's safe. Let's go.
Okay. And they're just like, what? That makes no sense.
Deflect.
With wide
Dari
open-
just side eyes Pruitt. Dari side eyes Pruitt before he leaves.
I follow behind Dari.
Hey, go ahead and roll me an investigation check, Dari. Masterful deflection there.
9 plus, jeez, 9. Can I just want to roll a social related. Just one thing I'm good at. A 9.
As you're walking out, Maria is just like awkwardly like 5 paces behind you guys. Just
Oh.
Yo, do we really need her?
I
You know,
I was just
it wouldn't
giving an
hurt.
order. So I mean,
But everything we have to deal with, I would not mind having somebody else to help us out.
I agree.
It was no offense.
If you hang
against
out with
you.
us, there is a very high chance you will die.
Don't,
no,
don't.
no, well,
That's absolutely true. The very considerable high chance.
Don't listen to him.
oh no, I understand.
We've been in 3 life or death battles in the last 24 hours.
And
Well,
we
that's
have
because
another one probably going to happen at the Chancellor's house.
What if we never go?
Yeah, if we go.
What if we just,
I feel like they're going to find us one way or the other.
what if instead of outright going, we set a counter trap? What if we entrap them and then they can't escape? And we can put an end to this once and for all.
I feel like I'm in the middle of like some really serious stuff right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Okay, well, they were only life or death fights because I wasn't in them. So
Okay, I like your
Like you.
confidence.
I like
Maria?
you. You could definitely
Coming
hang
along.
out. with
Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt. I mean,
sorry, me. So
Let's do it. Dari, lead the way.
you got an 18, right?
I got a 9.
Oh, you just. I mean, the city is. This particular area is filled with the lost, just people with eyes that are dimmed, and it's kind of like trying to find somebody in the middle of Times Square. it's a lot of people.
Can any of you, I don't know, by chance, find people? Oh, that's something you can do.
Do I recall if she was wearing something in particular?
Yeah, she was wearing a pretty fancy looking outfit. Pretty well battle damaged armor for sure. And the most notable thing about her would have been her holy symbol.
So they would switch their locate object from the angel wing, the angel feather to that holy symbol, see if they can locate it within 1,000 feet.
Nothing.
She's not within 1,000 feet.
Interesting.
Cool.
So what's our plan now? Do we keep looking for her? Do we head home? We head to the forge.
Mm-hmm.
Would she have come here? Did we ask anybody if they saw her?
Well, what was she going to look for, if you don't mind my asking?
A mage? High mage?
I mean, we have some mages in the Temple District, mainly the remaining worshippers of Bokob and some of Legis. But, I mean, for the most part, if you're looking for a mage, you would want to go to the college or the arcade.
Oh, that's where you two met, right, Dari? The college? No. Hello?
I'm going to choose not to answer that.
All right, so we're going to the college.
Places.
That's where we're going because she said you knew this person and they were going to help. Let's go.
All right.
So yeah, I guess we had our way over to the arcade forge, the college.
So after about 3 blocks of walking in the direction of the college, Pruitt, your pass starts to shake, and Rowanara, your keys start to shake. And then you hear, "Hey!" So your pass tells me you're heading in this direction. Did you want me to give you a port?
Yes.
Just this gate opens up right in front of you.
All right.
And you see Leslie on the other side. Hey!
Hi.
Wow.
Oh, I should stop.
You're one of the people in the picture.
Oh,
One of the
yes.
vanguards
What picture? I don't think I saw the picture.
in the temple's place.
You should all come through. We built this for so long.
Yep. Walking through. Come on, everybody.
As you
It's
all walk in. And as you all walk in, he looks at you, Dawada, and he goes, "That was a phase in my life that I would prefer not to talk about, if that's okay. It brings up very painful memories."
No problem. I was just
Oh, I completely understand. There's no way you could have known. It's just so. I was working for your siblings here. I was working on a theoretical manipulation of belief that would allow me to transport you all to this realm of dreams. Theoretically speaking, of course. As long as, of course, one of you has been there. So
I think all of us have been there.
I mean, physically been there. We all go to the realm of dreams when we sleep, but
We've all been there.
this physically. Oh,
Physically,
okay. Great. What were you? If I don't mean to pry, but why are you all going here again?
If he
To find
why are we going there again?
to find an angel's feather.
Kill some people.
and destroy these items because they're cursed.
Telling people
Destroy. I don't know if destroy is what we should be doing, but definitely we should be doing something.
Something else, though. Wait, weren't we looking for someone there?
Well, we were gonna look for Scarlath there because she was in danger, but now it seems
Now
like
she-
we need to stop some people there.
Yeah.
Want to go to the realm of dreams to get an angel feather? Well, I don't believe there are any. I mean, that's not the realm that I would think that angels would be in, but I'd imagine that it would be a much easier realm to enter than the ones that they would be in. And you speak of cursed items?
Yes.
The keys. They're cursed.
I wouldn't call them cursed. I would call them a little bit bad, but not cursed.
They're
What
rad and cursed.
They're made of evil.
I want to keep it, but not the bad
Alignment.
parts.
Yeah.
Might I see?
Toss them into a
one?
volcano.
Here, I keep trying to get rid of these and they keep coming back.
He grabs it and he casts something. Holy shit. God! He hands them back to you. They don't exist. Interesting. So you want to go to the realm of dreams to acquire an angel feather and to destroy those cursed up. But there aren't any angels in the realm of dreams, but these items don't exist. So somehow those items were manifested in the realm of dreams. So you're attempting to do the same and manifest an angel wing in the realm of the dreams.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
Sure. That's
Exactly.
what
Did
we're
we
trying
not
to do.
say that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Right?
Oh, that's why he says I was smart.
I think,
That's
yeah. I think
sure. That's what we
saying.
were trying to do.
Yeah.
Of course. We're very wisdomous people.
Do you know how to do that? That's incredibly powerful. I would imagine it would require a substantial amount of
We know it, guys.
power. Oh,
Do you know how to do that, Wesley?
oh, no. I mean, I would have my theories. It would require an immensely capable caster and a strong force of will. I can't even imagine one being able to focus to that degree. But if
What
one
about
were,
six
Like-
beings focusing on it?
they would need to have some sort of connection beyond that of oh,
Hi.
I know it. I know what you all are. That's brilliant. Oh, of course, with your inherent link to each other's minds, you could all align yourself and focus. Yes, I believe that you might be able to fabricate an angel wing in the realm of dreams. But for what purpose?
Well, that's a whole
privilege.
other story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trust us, it's for good. We're doing something that needs to be done to help people.
Well,
Oh, so be careful of Claude.
Oh, yes. Yes. Have we talked about Claude? Do you know Claude, Wesley?
Claude is the magister of arts and weave and a very tedious bureaucrat who
Uh-huh.
stifles the creativity and the intellect of the people in the arcane college with red tape and bureaucracy. And I never quite had a good feeling about him, but
Okay. Yeah. Keep that
Trust your
energy.
instincts.
Do not let him put a ring on it.
Mm-mm. Literally and figuratively.
well, I have not always been the best judge of character, but I would like to think the best of all of you. And he kind of like looks at Pruitt. So I am more than happy to help.
Thank you so much. We really need it.
Are we catching that? I look at my other siblings and I'm like,
So, Wesley, can you take us to
Oh, of course.
thing?
Yes, of course. However, I only made preparations for the 6 of you. And he looks at Maria and she goes,
Oh, I can stay. I can stay.
no, we need
I
all
think
of
we
us.
need you. Yeah.
I feel like that was the point.
Oh,
We need all 6 of us.
it's okay. I'd rather stay here. And I'm holding on to the staff. I'm okay. I would rather stay here. Maria would be a better caster.
Maria-
I don't
wait,
think
wait.
5.
No, we got to stay together.
We can't do
And-
it
let's
with
do it.
Maria.
And maybe we can just break the curse from your staff and you get
Here's-
to keep it.
No curse. I don't think.
Or we can just improve it.
Yeah.
But we need you, all right? Don't make me do this alone, please. I need you there.
Sister, can I have the staff, please?
No.
Okay. That curse Urske is really Ongstray on Iwata Day.
Their language of spies everywhere.
a moment passes and you see Wesley go, oh.
I will say in Druidic, I said the curse from her staff is really strong on Duwata right now. So she's not wanting to get rid of it.
Dewata, we need you there. You don't have to get rid of it if you don't want to, but we're gonna need you there.
Of course. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna go. Be there, of course. That makes sense.
Then we can go from there. Okay. All right, you're gonna join. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Must warn you, it is imperative that if you are going to attempt to fabricate something in the realm of dream, it is extraordinarily important that you're all on the same page. Even the slightest distraction could prove disastrous.
When it comes
It'll
to
be
the feather,
fine.
we are all of the same mind.
All right, well, I have no reason to doubt. And you see, he just kind of just walks on over and he's like, follow me.
Dewata will walk up to Wesley and try not to get the attention of the other siblings.
Oh, hello.
Hello. I know you mentioned not wanting to talk about that, and that's not what I want to talk about. If Chowski was ever your friend, she might need you. Not as anything else but a friend. That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, but vanguards are no friend of mine. And he just keeps walking. And takes you to the center of the forge, and you see a pit of blue and purple flames swirling. And if you look closely into the flames, you can see tiny strings going in every which way. And in the center of it is just a tiny black orb. He goes, "Welcome to the Arcane Forge. So, I'm very excited to try this. It's very dangerous and very unstable, but I have run the numbers quite a few times on over, and well, I believe I can do this. And he pulls out a tuning fork, pats himself on the chest. And he just sings a note into the tuning fork, and the fork starts to vibrate. And as it does, you see golden lines around the pitchfork, and then they expand and form a very crude looking arch that then flashes with white light. And inside the white light, as it begins to dim and your eyes adjust, you see a very familiar castle in an abstract sky of purple, black, and green. All right, so if I have everything done correctly, that should be the realm of dreams. And if I can ask that you all promptly walk through, because this is extraordinarily painful.
Yeah, going right through. Bye, Wes. Hope to see you later.
To put
Bye, Pruitt. Please be safe.
Oh God.
We will.
I'm gonna put my arm through Dewata's.
Yeah, good, because she was just standing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
And get Scarlath on to go on her other side.
Yeah, let's
Walk
go in
through.
together, all right?
And
Okay.
the last thing you hear before the arch closes is, "Speak to your past, and I should be able to hear you and retrieve you." And he's yelling back directly at Pruitt, and you can feel the pass to the academy kind of throb when he says that. Just
Okay. Got it.
okay. I am going to let go. Please be safe and remember to focus together.
When we're in there, Dewata is gonna look at Pruitt. So, Wesley, huh?
Let's focus on the feather first, shall we?
We should take a rest for like an hour. So I think we should talk about that actually.
The feather, right? Talk about the feather.
I kind of made
No,
that
no.
up just to not tell this person we didn't really know, but I guess you actually kind of know them, Pruitt. What's going on?
We should try it though. I think it's a really good plan. It could actually work.
I'm sure the patron will tell us when he's ready. Right now, I think we should talk about the
The
other thing.
patron. What are you talking about?
We
the
should
patron
share what the
for?
patron is saying, so we don't waste some people's times. Sometimes.
I'm actually really confused. Are we gonna make a feather or not?
sure.
Eventually.
Okay.
Then he actually will speak to his patron. If you can tell us anything about what we should do now that we're here, that would be great. But also, you don't really have to do it immediately. I kind of would also like to have this other conversation.
That'll be a charisma check.
How long have you known him?
11. I'm going to use my inspiration here to roll again. Because I just want one good roll today. Just one. And that was worse. That's a 4. So that's a 9.
And there's nothing. But you mentioned before rest and slowly growing at your feet is a cot.
We should rest and talk about that other thing.
The feather.
It's been a long time
Oh.
since we've had a sleepover.
True.
Isn't it? No,
No, go ahead. A feather falls down, but it looks more like a duck feather
Interesting.
I'm guessing with my high nature, I can tell it's a
Oh,
duck.
it's definitely a duck feather.
Okay.
What is
Okay.
that, Lenore? Is that
I
like
think that's ambitious, but he did say that we needed to be aligned in whatever. So
Yeah.
maybe a good rest and some girl talk and family talk.
Of course.
And then 6 cots all appear.
So cute.
I'm going to dream us a little roof. Not that it would rain. I just kind of
And a canopy appears.
And chocolate milk.
chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk and little tiki torches.
This is
And
cozy.
mosquitoes.
And pillows.
Did
Pillows
you say
made-
mosquitoes?
Pillows.
So
Pillows
I
filled
said to
with
keep
duck
away the
feathers.
mosquitoes. That's why we have tiki torches.
Got it.
Oh, and then a little banner comes down that says "Sleepover," and that's actually where we're gonna end this episode.
So sweet.
Bye.